The following is a free-time political announcement provided by your TV.
My name is Peddle. I live in Ashburnham Ward along with my wife and two children. My wife and I chose to raise a family in Peterborough because of all the great things this city has to offer, but most of all because of the great people and community that exists here. Just yesterday, my wife told me a story of her walking down the Rotary Trail behind our house with our two children. She had our youngest daughter strapped to the front of her, and my son started to get tired of walking and wanted to piggyback. It was a very hot day, and a cyclist stopped to help her anyways, because she saw her carrying two children in 35-degree weather. There's thousands of stories of this community looking out for one another and helping each other, and that is what Peterborough is to me, a community where people put aside their differences and come together to help one another. And when we do, we make life a little easier for everyone and build a better community. I've worked as a lawyer in Peterborough and seen the quality and struggles that this city has and that its people are facing. I've committed my entire adult life to trying to make life a little easier and particularly help our youth reach their full potential. We live in this great community together, sharing in all this city has to offer us, and we are seeking the chance to live out our lives in happiness and winning what fulfillment we can. The obstacles of a changing world will not disappear because we wish they would. We cannot fear the change and growth that is to come for our city, and we cannot keep Peterborough in a time capsule no matter how much we may wish we could. Peterborough, and in fact all cities, are changing, some for the better and some for the worse. But the future will belong to those who are willing to take risks and are not fearful in the face of new ideas and bold projects. Peterborough is facing challenges. Students, young families, and retirees are all struggling to find affordable housing and with cost of living. Young people are leaving to find employment or are being forced to commute down the 115 every day to keep their families in Peterborough. That's why I've put my name forward as councillor of Ashburnham Ward. I believe that I can contribute to improving the lot of people of Ashburnham, and in doing so, make a small ripple of positive change. I believe that Peterborough can grow so that we don't have elderly people and young families with inadequate housing. And I believe we can attract more businesses to Peterborough so that our youth don't feel the need to commute or leave. And I believe we can do this while not losing what made us all love to come Peterborough to begin with. I don't want to live in a concrete jungle. We have great green space, we have great community events, and most of all, we have great people. And I will fight to continue to have all those things continue. I, for one, am full of confidence that we can move forward together, making decisions after speaking to one another and coming up with solutions that are in Peterborough's long-term interest. I promise that I will bring energy, hard work, and devotion to council to reach these goals. I also believe we can do politics differently in this city. I will always tell you what I think and why, whether it's a popular opinion or not. And I will always be open to you telling me what you think and why. We may disagree about issues, but I will always listen, and I will always be honest. For me, I will always judge myself, and I hope you will judge me by the fact that I thought about an issue, I discussed the issue with you, and I took my positions honestly. And that we came together in shaping this city based on a shared vision and ideals. I hope over the weeks ahead to meet you and speak to you about what your concerns and hopes are for Peterborough. I hope we can share in those discussions a common goal of making life better for each other and for the future citizens of Peterborough. Most of all, I hope to earn your trust. And if I do, I hope you will consider voting for me.
The proceeding was a free-time political announcement provided by your TV.